Growing up, this was like my dream come true, you know? You take away the 8-year-old's dream and you make it a reality. Getting to experience it with such great players and great teammates, they've really made the journey the funnest it could have been.
It's all about the championship mindset.
When you come and you don't love it, it's evident.
If you want to be the best, you have to play the best.
We have to fight for it.
Every day you show up knowing that if you don't work, you're going to be outworked.
If you want to be great, you don't really have a choice. You're either going to show up or you're not.
And it's that competitive edge that is ultimately going to lead to a team that's hungry to win every single moment, every single inning, every single day.
It's the ultimate goal in college softball, a trip to the Women's College World Series, and it is a showdown with the Stanford Cardinal. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Kennedy hops out of the circle, rips her face mask off.
We knew what we were running into in the way of Nyjah.
She won Freshman of the Year. She brought something that we really haven't seen before.
One of the best pitchers I've ever faced. When I was in the box, I felt her demeanor.
We were really struggling, and at times we were just really trying to figure this out. And a lot of foul balls.
But I just knew that you just got to keep going, you got to keep working.
Even though we weren't scoring, I think our team was still very motivated. We knew that we were having good at-bats and that we were seeing the balls. We like to celebrate the little things. So watching people go to a 13-pitch at-bat and end up just poking it through, like that is stuff that we like to get excited about, and it ends up coming good for us later in the game.
And they just kept trying, and they kept working. There's somebody that I'm very pleased with, and that's Alina Torres.
Scoreless game, bottom of the 5th inning. It's tight in Oklahoma City. The pitch. Line drive deep to left center field. It's down. Down for a hit. Torres.
It was her first World Series, and she's been waiting her lifetime for this. And she had 2 really good at-bats and one that helped us score.
The 2-2 pitch to Boone. Line drive left field, base hit. Riley Boone is all kinds of pumped up with a line drive, 2-out single into left field. Here comes Jada Coleman.
Every time Boone gets on, I know we're going to start rolling. She is a party starter.
Her job is to flip the lineup over, get it to our leadoff, and then start that rally. And she has been nothing but amazing at that role, embracing it.
My mindset is if I can get on base, I know I can get hidden by anyone who's after me.
Behind on the count, 0-2 waits the pitch. Line drive left field, base hit. They'll send Avery Hodge. The ball gets away in left field from Eck. Hodge will score. Here comes Riley Boone. She'll score. It's 2-0 Sooners on a laser off the bat of Jada Coleman, and this place is going crazy. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Ball. Got her swinging. Swing and a miss. Called strike 3. Got her. 2 away.
Jordy was absolutely on her game. She was just a boss today.
10 strikeouts on the day for Jordy Ball.
Those are honestly the situations you kind of like to be in as a pitcher at times, because when teams press you like that, it makes you be your best and you can't take a pitch off.
She loves the pressure, and that's where she thrives the most.
And the Sooners are 1 out away from advancing in the winner's bracket and winning their 49th straight game. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Ball. Swing and a miss. Win column Sooners. We'll see you Saturday night with a gut-wrenching pitcher's duel for the ages. And the Sooners get just enough offense to beat the Stanford Cardinal by a final score of 2-0. On a gorgeous Saturday afternoon, it's the softball capital of the world. It's Oklahoma and Tennessee. Lifted deep to left center field. Get out of here, Bull!
It never gets old. Just coming around, coming in clutch for your teammates, and coming home, I think, is the best feeling. But I get to always look in the stands and see my parents.
It's a 3-run bomb from T.R.A. Jennings.
All our hard work and our dreams as a little girl just paid off.
K9 lifts one deep to left center field. That laser gets out of here.
So you're rounding second, you look up, you see your family going crazy, and then you get to third and you see coach going crazy, and then you turn left and you see the whole team at home.
A 2-run bomb that leaves the yard off the bat on Kinsey Hansen.
That's just what keeps us going. That's what motivates us, is all the joy and the love that we have for each other.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line drive right side. Through into right field, a base hit. The pitch. Line to left field, falling fast. It's down. What a miscommunication in left center field. Lions scores. Here comes Torres. She'll score. Riley Boone in with a triple. The pitch in the dirt, wild pitch. Here comes Riley Boone. She'll score. Hello, run rule territory. Bounce to third. Brito up with it. Throws. Ball game. Oklahoma knocks the absolute orange out of Tennessee and run rules the Volunteers. And they need just one win to return to the championship series. One win. That's all the Sooners need today to advance to the championship series. One win. But awaiting is maybe one of the more dominant staffs of this NCAA tournament, and a team that Oklahoma is already all too familiar with. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Stanford Cardinals. Here's the 0-2 pitch from May, and it's lifted deep to left field. She got it up, and Chung left the yard. And the Sooners are down 2-zip here in the bottom of the first. Popped up to right field. Will this be deep enough to score? Brito ranging over and making the catch. The throw is not in time. Hammer deep to right field. We're tied. Jada Coleman hits a bomb over the right center field wall.
Jada Coleman is one of the most confident young ladies I've ever seen.
I think Jada's made for the big moments. She doesn't let the pressure get to her. When you look at Jada's bat, she never gives up a pitch. Every swing has purpose.
She brings energy, she brings hits, she brings power. She knows that what happens doesn't define her. If she doesn't get what she wants, gets right back up, starts to cheer on the next person.
And just like that, the Sooners bounce back, and it's 2-2. It's the 2-2. Pulled strike three. Nicole May has now retired 13 straight batters. Now it's on the Sooner offense to try to figure out Nigeri Kennedy. It was the 1-2 pitch to G3. Got her swinging, inning over. Kennedy all kinds of fired up, as you might expect in the circles. Oklahoma's got some work to do to figure out Kennedy, and that's back-to-back Ks. We head to the bottom of the sixth inning. It's 2-2. Oklahoma will turn to Jordy Ball. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss.
She is just made just tough as nails like that. She's like, give me the ball. Give it to me at the start of the game, give it to me in the middle, give it at the end. It doesn't matter. I'll be ready.
Really, for me, it's just be present, stay simple. It's really just, let's go to work. Turn around, look at the defense, and it's like, all right, well, let's go to work. I mean, it's just as simple as that.
From Jordy Ball, swing and a miss! Swing and a miss! Pitch to line. Swing and a line drive down the left field line. Fair. It takes a hop and hits the wall. Lions on her way to second. She'll slide in with a leadoff double. That's what captains do.
I had been having some really good at-bats off of her, the first game and this one. And I knew what adjustments as a team we needed to make. We were getting under it too much, and we needed to get on top.
She comes through in the clutch. It was a really big hit. Nobody was catching up to that 75 fastball in the inner corner, and she did it.
Just to get that hit in that moment, thankfully that turned into a great result and just made that adjustment that we needed to, that our team had been talking about.
They're going to walk Jada Coleman to get to Tiare Jennings. Say that out loud.
This is the play. It is.
Yep.
You play the odds, and the fact that Kennedy has really sort of owned Tiare Jennings. I mean, she struck her out 4 times. It doesn't mean that Jennings isn't going to get the job done, but that's the odds you play.
That day was tough. I mean, Nyjah, she's a really good pitcher. Stanford was dealing pretty much all World Series. So my mindset was more just keep swinging. They're going to bring their best stuff, so I'm just going to go in there and get a good pitch and just keep swinging no matter where I was in the count.
Here comes the 0-2. Line drive, right center field, down for a hit. It's up the alley. The Sooners take the lead. Here comes Jada Coleman. She'll score from first. It's a 2-run double from the birthday girl. And Oklahoma has taken a 4-2 lead in the top of the 9th inning.
For Tiare to have this moment and on her birthday to do that was super special.
We knew that Tiare, her mind was right. We knew that she still had all the confidence.
Nothing that she does surprises me. She looked so calm. She looked like she knew she was going to get it done too.
Tiare had some tough times, but she's one of the best hitters I've ever seen.
Out of all the big hits that she's gotten, which I'm sure is a very long list, that one was big.
Definitely my best birthday present.
And she did it with 2 strikes.
4-2 Oklahoma. 3 outs away, bottom of the ninth. It's the pitch, swing and a miss. 2 away. The pitch from Ball. Line drive, left side. Boone makes the catch. Win column, Sooners. Game over. In extra innings, the Sooners ended the season for the Stanford Cardinal and claim a spot in Wednesday's championship series, where Oklahoma will be in pursuit of their 3rd straight national championship.
I don't think we really realize or understand how hard it is. It is hard.
And one thing I've told these guys is you must be unapologetic about the energy and the celebrations that you have, because women have worked so hard to get here, yet still get judged for those things. And that's the way we play, and that's what people enjoy. You either like it or you don't, but we're not going to apologize.
I'm going to stay being who I am and stay true to who I am, and if that passion that I have offends anyone, it's just kind of like, okay, I'm not going to allow anyone to kind of change my game.
I feel like we are continuously, softball in itself are just breaking barriers. Why can we not wear our emotions on their sleeves?
Celebrating walks turns into runs. And we know that we take advantage of the little things of softball.
I understand that people hate greatness, no matter who it is. And if you're not getting hated on, then you're doing something wrong. And I pray to God that their daughters grow up someday and want to be like us. So, in the end, I guess it fueled us. That's for dang sure.
We never mean it disrespectfully or against anyone else. Like they're saying, it's in our circle. So what we do is to bring passion to our own circle, and it's never against anyone else. So I just want to say that's not how we play. People may take it that way, but it's all for our own joy and passion, never to tear down anyone else.
Tonight, we expect to have a game between Oklahoma and Florida State. The key word here is expect. Our normal kind of juiced welcome intro is subdued just a bit. Nobody is in the stadium. Neither team has gone through any warm-ups on the field yet, and everything has been evacuated because of lightning in the area.
This team does a great job of just rolling with the punches, knowing we gotta be ready for anything.
We're playing games, we're listening to Colder Weather, which is a really sad song, but we're just listening to it, we're having fun. And I think that memory is probably one of the biggest ones from the World Series, because not that we forgot we had a game, but we were just like in the moment so much that it wasn't all about softball. And, you know, taking the time with the seniors and just looking back on our time together, I think was pretty cool.
Dancing, playing good music, playing some weird brain games that we kind of just make up on the fly.
Dance moves, I have no idea. How did they look? I don't know. I was wanting to play. The wait is hard. The wait from the moment you wake up till the moment you get here. And then a little bit of anxiousness, and then you have to wait, and you're coming out in the field, and you're just trying to get yourself back.
By the time first pitch is thrown at around 8:10, it will have been officially a 1 hour delay, because first pitch was originally slated for 7:10. Here we go. Will the Sooners make it 3 straight? Will the Noles crash the party? Pitch from Ball is bounced towards second. Cut off by Jennings. Throws across her body to get Janai Kerr at first. 2 away. Hard hit to short. Could be 2. Will be 2. Cold strike 3. Sits down Kaylee Munch and ends the Florida State threat. 1-1 is lined towards left center field. It's down. It's to the wall. Jordy Ball rounding third. She'll score. Oklahoma takes a 1-0 lead. Looped, shallow right field. It falls for a hit. Kinsey Hansen scores. It's 2-0 Sooners. The pitch to Torres. Reaches, bounces it slowly towards the circle. The throw is not in time. It got away from the first baseman, Kane, and Alyssa Brito will score. The 1-0 pitch to Hansen is ripped into left field. It's a base hit. Patty Gasso waving home Jada Coleman with the 4th run of the game. Making it 2 RBI day for K9, and it's 4-0 Sooners. It's laced to center field and deep. It's going to get over the head of Coleman. One hop off the wall. Coleman throws a strike back in. Harding is out by a mile. Boone had a double earlier, and she lines this one towards the right center field gap. She'll slide in with another double. The ball hit her hand as it was thrown in. Boone takes off for third. The 0-1 runner goes, ground ball through, past a diving Muffley into left field. Boone scores. It's 5-0 Sooners. Tiare Jennings now the all-time leader in RBI in the Women's College World Series. Haley Lee walking off. Haley Lee, a 3-run home. No. Oh my goodness, what a play at the wall. Wow. Ball brings it home. Strike 3. Strikeout number 10. Ground ball back to ball. That should do it. Throws to first. Ball game. Oklahoma is 1 win away from its 3rd straight national championship. Final score in Oklahoma City. Sooners 5, Seminoles nothing. In the end, all that matters is the pursuit of a championship. Oklahoma looking for its 3rd in a row, trying to become just the 2nd team in college softball history to win 3 straight, become the 1st team to win 6 titles over a 10-year span, and add to that growing trophy case at the new Loves Field with its 7th national championship.
Coach kind of pulled us all together after BP as a team and told the entire team that I was starting, and just to kind of see everyone kind of be excited for me for game 2 was really, really cool.
Alex has been waiting for this moment, and so proud of her. She's worked hard.
The senior, this is why she came here. This is flat out why she came here. So I love the challenge for Storako and her to get this moment. It's kind of awesome.
It's Oklahoma and Florida State in game 2 of the championship series coming up. Pitch to Dax. Swing and a miss. Alex Storako rips that face mask off, and she's fired up.
I felt like I was way more cool, calm, and collected than I had been for a start, honestly, all year, all season.
And she hits one deep to center field. Coleman went up.
Immediately, I was like, go get it.
I'm actually expecting her to catch it, which is crazy. Like, I feel bad that that's an expectation we have for her.
And took it away again. Jada Coleman did it again. Are you kidding me right now, Jada?
I don't think a lot of people know, but I'm really relying on my left fielder, Riley Boone, and they're telling me, hey, you got room, or 3, 2, 1, like jump. Boone's been there for so long with me, and I just completely trust that she's not going to just let me go right into the wall head first.
She took away a 3-run home run from Kaylee Harding.
My favorite part is seeing her catch it, bring it back in, and point right back at her pitcher, saying that I got you and we got each other's back.
I knew she had it. You know, from the day that I walked in at Merida, she said, you don't got to worry about it. We're gonna hit home runs and we're gonna catch them as long as you keep them like a foot from the fence. And you know, she really made that true. It was a full circle for me.
When Jada Coleman does those over the fence catches, it's a work of art.
She is the greatest show on dirt, and her name is Jada Coleman. Hit pretty deep to right field at the wall. It is gone.
Beauty of all this, Sooners got to get on the board anyway. 1 run doesn't hurt much.
When our backs are against the wall, we know that we're ready to respond.
The 2-0 pitch is swung and driven deep to right field. Sydney Sanders knocks it up, goes opposite field, and we're tied at 1.
Relief, just relief. Finally, I don't know, I was just looking for a good pitch to hit, and it ended up working out for me.
The 1-2 to Lyons is lifted pretty deep to left field. Mudge has a beat on it, leaps, but it's gone! It's gone! G3 left the yard. The Sooners go back-to-back, and they've taken the lead in the top of the 5th inning on a 2-run shot from the captain.
Almost passed out. Just so happy for her, and just really own that moment and really help us in that time.
Grace Lyons came to college softball wanting to leave a
more different impact than what players usually want to leave on their programs, and she's done just that. And when she hit that home run in the 5th, just seeing her around the base and just seeing the look on her face, it was just emotional.
Thankfully, it made it just over the wall, and we were able to get the lead there. Just such a special moment for me. And one last trip around the bases. I couldn't have made that happen on my own. The Lord 100% had my back. It's crazy to see that I could end my career that way.
To Brito, Sandercock rocks and fires, lined into center field, falling fast, it's down. And here's Sophia Nugent in for Kinsey Hansen. It's a shock to see someone pinch hitting for Kinsey Hansen.
This is such a big spot here. Nobody out. The game is tight.
It's an absolute beautiful sacrifice bunt. They'll throw to first to get her. Nugent moves, Brito to second, and Ball to third. And here comes Alina Torres.
That is knowing your players. Nothing on the stat line for Nugent. That is one of the biggest plays of this game.
Here it comes. She swings and bounces it towards short. The run scores, and Torres is safe at first. It's 3-1 Sooners. Jordy Ball is into the game for the Sooners.
She has been unbelievable in this Women's College World Series.
Swing and a miss. The 1-2, swing and a miss.
Tears were in my eyes after out number 2. And so I'm waiting at the steps, and I have Grace Green right next to me and Haley Lee on the other side. And we know after this 3rd out, like, we're done with our NCAA careers. I've dreamed of, being in a dog pile my entire life.
Yeah, I remember looking over to Tiare right before the last out, and we kind of whispered each other, we're hugging each other, we're coming at each other. I'm gonna miss her so much, and she has meant so much to me, and just such a big impact in my life.
The pitch, swing and a miss.
I think I started crying when I caught the ball.
The Oklahoma Sooners are national champions. They mob Jordy Ball outside the circle. Dog pile Sooners. Dynasty mode activated. Championship number 7 secured. Unapologetic, undisputed, and in the end, undeniable. The Sooners have gone back to back to back. And for the 7th time in program history, Oklahoma is national champions.
It was heavy. There were so many of us right there, but it was so much fun. And just looking back, we smiled and we cried, and there were so many emotions so fast. You had the relief of it being done, but also the sadness of it being done, but the happiness that we've got it done. And so it was all so special for me. It was just like that final check mark of the journey was worth it in my own story.
I immediately just started losing some tears when I realized this is my last chance just to say a prayer with my team and the other team. This game is only momentary. It's gonna fade away, and the joy that we feel from it's gonna fade away. And just to have that moment with them just made me emotional. I'm super joyful for all the Lord's done in that circle and in the softball world.
I kind of just dropped to my knees and just immediately started praying, and I kind of looked like an odd one because I'm just watching. I'm looking at everyone's faces. I'm kind of just taking it all in. Like we really just did that. What was going through my mind is I kept saying the word like surreal in my head. I was like, it actually happened. All those hard practices every single day, the prep for it, those restless hours, it was all worth it.
Not a lot of other people would fully understand what it's like to go through just the day-to-day from off-season during the summer to August, everything up until now. Everyone just sees what's put on the field on game day, but there's a lot. And so I'm just proud of how we've stuck together through pressure, adversity, and just have ultimately been one strong, cohesive unit that has, at the end of the day, taken that pressure and given the glory to the Lord and been able to still play free and play together and find joy outside of the playing field.
The fact that we got here and we won this is just mind-boggling. With all of the wave of pressure and so forth, I could not be more proud of this group. It was really hard to kind of hunker down and say, okay, we know what we're here for, we know what we're trying to do. I think this really was the roughest one I've ever had to go through, just because of, with lots of fans and the growth of the sport comes a lot of pressure. And I think I've felt that, and they have felt that. To be sitting up here and telling you this is still kind of amazing, because everybody is out to get us. We just want to play ball. It's still setting in for me. I didn't even know how to react afterwards, because I just felt freedom, and I wanted to just, I don't even know. I still don't know. I guess I'll figure it out.
It's just incredible to think what these women have accomplished. And people want to say that Oklahoma has an unfair advantage. I would agree, because we have Patty Gasso.
Last thing I'll say before I pass this is we have the GOAT, right? That's right. She came here in 1995. We've made NCAA tournament appearances every year of her tenure. 16 Women's College World Series appearances, 7 straight, and 11 in the last 12 years. Nobody has done that.
And I get emails and social media posts and people stopping me. When are we going to dedicate a statue for Patty Gasso? So, y'all, we do things, we try to keep it secret for a while, but you just won't let us keep a secret. So tonight, I'm just breaking it out. We're going to have a statue for Coach Gasso next year.
I'm honored. It's the first time you guys can be silent. I haven't heard you so silent. Okay, let me get it back. So just make sure that I get to work with you. Because I don't know how you make a female look good in a statue, but I'm absolutely honored, and it's incredible to even think that 29 years here, my life has been here. Thank you, guys.
5 years from now, when I get interviewed again about this, I might still get emotional, just because of how much everybody loved each other. And you could really feel that, whether you were a coach, a staff member, a player on the team. I know that our fans felt it.
We knew what we all went through and everything that it took to become so successful. Our motto is 20 versus everybody.
The only people that know that what we go through is the 19 girls that are right next to me.
You know, you hear all these things, three-peat, and just in the beginning of the season, that's where the expectations, and so we just came to the point where as long as we have our inner circle together, there's nobody that can get in it.
From day one, we always felt like it was us against everybody else. There was so much behind the scenes. There was expectations, there was pressure, there was people all over social media saying so many bad things about us, so many things like that, but also we pushed each other to limits that we didn't think we were capable of. Everyone's journey was so different and so special. Truthfully, what makes me emotional is seeing my teammates and their joy and just them coming out on top after all that they've been through.
Coach has always said that, girls come back and, they remember the stuff and the laughs that they had off the field. Looking back on it already, I know that, the laughter and the jokes and the memories that we have from off the field and the shenanigans that, we had together will always be the memories that we'll laugh about in 5-10 years from now.
We'll have memories of not even being on the field. It'll be memories of playing volleyball in our backyard. So I think things behind the scenes will stick with us more than the games that we did play.
I hope that this team and our faith in the Lord and our love for each other is talked about
forever.